Operation Archon. Nymphilia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counteroffensive against the Empire. Yeah, I was waiting for the voice acting to end. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Imperial Flames, the Immortal Flames, that's always running through my head. I usually catch it, but the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Lominsa, we have Castrum Occidens, or Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrin, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelves Wood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ratatin Sas Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Praefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Camp Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Lavenza, we would have you lead this assault. Ratatin is Ratatin is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ratatin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Lominsan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelves Wood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the castrum. Its mission, to disable the Magitech field generator, which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Lavenza, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. Capacious. Obviously based off of capacity. I've just not super familiar with that word. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Lavenza's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. So we're getting there, finally. In addition to the grand companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limsa to the monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the grand companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whom task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment, situated to the north of here, when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I am ready. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. As brief, you are to lead a squad of elite adventurers on infiltration missions. You will receive detailed orders at each staging point. The future of Eorzea hinges upon the success of Operation Archon, and casualties are inevitable. May the crystal watch over us all. The entire headquarters is up in arms. I can scarce stay abreast of all the goings-on. So I wonder, I mean, with the way everything was explained, is it just Westwind to Meridianum to Praetorium back to back, or is there stuff in between? You are welcome, Lavenza Shark of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Camp Westwind and eliminate Praefectus Ratatin Sas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. So am I just able to fly over all this, or? It looks like it. Very nice. So you're Lavenza Shark, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ratatin Sas Arvina departed Castrum Occidens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We've got nothing for you neither. That Lala with that stash. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Lavenza, and bring us Rattatin's head. May Rhalgr grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. So this is going to be interesting. I imagine, everything I've done up to now as far as trials and so forth have been, faster than you could do it synced. But I know Camp Westwind gets crushed. So whether I queued for it or whether I did it unsynced, I think I would get through it about as quickly. Although Westwind may actually, not have an instant pop synced. Cape Westwind, excuse me. It would appear we have unexpected guests. I was about to say, oh, they were waiting for us, but guess not. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the woman who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Ossidens. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for her. Send word to Castrum Ossidens. Tell them the Laminsans are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belsar first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering." Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. Going back while editing, the last stream, toward the end of it, how Gaius gave this whole speech about how the people need strength or something like that. And then immediately after, Alphino gives his speech that's kind of the same, but it's about hope as opposed to a strong leader or whatever it was. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. Yeah, and like he is, I think, the only one to ever do that. So it's not like that for most people. And even then, it's, I'm sure, not that great. I don't know exactly how Gaius's conquests, like, actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Just how it turned out in the long run. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason. Yeah, it's interesting just with what happens with Gaius. And, I mean, obviously he admits his wrongs, but I don't know. It's just, it's interesting the differences between how he ran things and, I don't know. Yeah. In the name of Lord Van Belsar, I, Ratatin Sas Arvina, do swear to strike you down. I don't know, I guess everything they fought for now, like if they knew, or if he was in the mind he has now, then, I don't know. It's just because he kind of did good, but in the wrong way, or whatever. Anyway. Let's murk this dude. I will suffer none to oppose Lord Van Belsar. My shields are impregnable. Join the countless challengers who have dashed themselves against them. Your defeat will bring Lord Van Belsar's noble conquest one step closer to fruition. Thought it cost my life. Whatever. You're dead, dude. It's like, I killed you without even paying attention. Ugh. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belsar! Con! Not quite the same context, but just made me think of it. Oh, that's great. He was saying, I will strike you down just as he died. No, I will not join your fate. That light. The Magitech transporter. Lavenza, are you there? What news of Ratatin? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ratatin Sas Arvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! "'Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Lavenza. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue your orders. I'll be waiting for you within the main host. Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Ah ha 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 ha. Ha ha. I know that room. The Prefectus slain? Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Ratatan. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath. If it should prove they question his right, I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. So yeah, just I think what I was thinking of with Gaius is, you know, just thinking about like all these places he took over and brought their people into the fold, and how like thankful they were for, you know, giving them, you know, whatever life he gave them. And it's just like, if he knew then what he knows now, like those lives, you know, wouldn't have been lost. It potentially could have been, you know, good people. Scion Shark, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Thank you for watching this video. I've been having a ton of fun going back through the story, and we're moving through it pretty quickly. We're finishing up 2.0 right now, moving on to the Binding Coils of Bahamut, and then to the A Realm Reborn patch content. If you want to join me live, the link to my Twitch is down below. And if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.